Shugoro no Bo Sakugawa no Kun. Talking a little bit about Shugoro no Bo Sakugawa no Kun. It is a complicated kata, but not a super complicated kata. We're going to go over some of the finer details in it and then a little bit of a walkthrough on it. The video that was just shown is a walkthrough speed. It's not actually performance speed of the kata. And I ran it a little bit slower so that you guys could actually keep up with it and use it as a reference. In Shugoro no Bo Sakugawa no Kun, the opening sequence is what we call a fury. A fury is a series of strikes with the bow as well as defensive counters. When you start, and I'm going to do this from an angle, you're going to step back and strike straight down. And then you need to block to the outside of the body, sweep over the head, striking hip high, figure eight, strike, pull like we do in Kubo, figure eight, strike, poke, and then hook. Okay. There's going to be several aspects of that, but it's done in different variations throughout the kata. Okay? So when we start Shugoro no Bo Sakugawa no Kun, you're going to do your red, come up yoi, and we're going to open with that fury series. Hit, block, sweep as I like to call it, figure eight, pull, figure eight, poke, and then hook. And then we're going to lay out just like in Sakugawa, strike down and poke. Step across in front, strike, poke. Switch the hand. Sakugawa exchange, stepping back 1 and 2. Strike 1, sweep 2, all the way down on the knee. Stand up and poke. Turn to your left, block. Cross stance, hit, poke. Switch your hand, block. This is a variation of the fury. Hit, pull, figure eight, poke, and set. Step to the front, sweep, and hit. Now we're going to go back 2. 1, hip high, 2 with the figure eight, and poke. And then you're going to stand pretty as we call it. Hook, poke, stand pretty, hook, poke. This next movement, I'm going to cross in front, sweeping motion. I'm going to push off, sliding back to my original position, sweeping motion again with a kiai. Then we're going to go back. 1 and 2. Same thing with the figure eight and poke. Okay? Then we're going to turn to the back. You're going to block above the head, keeping the bow at an angle. Turn back to the front. Strike 1, strike 2. Step back, hit, block, hit, poke, shiko dodge, block above the head. Sakugawa exchange, step back, hit, block above the head of shiko again. Stand pretty and strike, and poke. Sakugawa exchange, and we're going to finish with a variation of the fury. Head, block, head, kubo, figure eight, and poke kiai, and set. Heels up, yoi, around, yame. And once again, keep in mind when working bo katas, the bow is a weapon that moves within the hands depending on what you're doing. So that way you can elongate the strikes, okay? Elongate the blocks. So don't just keep your hands at 1/3 and 1/3. I know we teach that to beginners, but as you get the katas down a little bit better, start adding a little bit more variation, allowing the weapon to actually expand out and strike, and then set and hook. It makes it a lot more practical, and in reality, since this is a long-range weapon, it makes it actually work and functional as well. The kata is one of my favorite katas, Shugoro no Bo Sakugawa no Kon. It'll be referred to sometimes as Sakugawa Daini as well. We refer to it properly, which in the Kokusai Rengokai Kobudo system is Shugoro no Bo Sakugawa no Kon. That is pretty much it on this kata. A lot more details in it, but you gotta get to the class to learn it. We'll talk to you later. See you guys.